Hi guys, it's Chessa with Checker Distributors, and welcome to, that's a horrible face that is frozen on our screen. I hope that's not what everybody else is stuck on, but if so, enjoy. No, don't do this to me today. Come on. All right, we're just gonna roll with it. It'll catch up. Today, we're gonna have beautiful samples from My Best Quilt Company, Poorhouse Quilt Designs, Kylie's Quilt Room, Zaka Workshop, and even more. I'd love to see where you guys are watching from, so make sure you leave a comment with your shop name and location. Checker Distributors is the one-stop shop for quilt shops looking to fill their stores with the best notions, patterns, books, and fabrics. So if you're a shop owner, make sure you add these items to your cart, and this way you will always have the newest items for your customers. And if you're a consumer, make sure you stop at your local quilt shop to purchase these items. And make sure you stay with us till the end to learn the details on today's giveaway and how to enter and what's all included in case you missed the email. And if you need to step away and tend your store, that's no big deal because this video is going to stay on Facebook and YouTube, and you can come back whenever you want to and watch it again. So at the end, we like to save time for Q&A. If we can, we stop during the live so that we can answer them on the fly. And let me know if you have any questions or if you need to take a second look at something or you want to see something closer. So let's see who is tuning in today. We have our buyer, Deb Hanahan, which I know a lot of you guys know. Hello to Alexandra from, does that say Brazil? Mm-hmm. Wow, that's awesome. Hello to Lori. Hello to Quilt Moments. Hello to Seam Sew Together. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. We're going to get started with a new pocket book from, or pocket guide from Landauer. And hopefully the top-down screen catches up a little bit faster. So this pocket guide is for crochet enthusiasts. It's not catching up, is it? There. That a crochet enthusiast needs. You have stuff for both new and experienced crocheters. It's that awesome pocket size. You got your full color instructions. This was by 5-time author Jen Lucas, and she focuses on all you need to get started on your crochet journey or refresh before starting a new project. You have information on tools, yarn, popular stitches, and it's just an easy to follow, keep in your purse kind of guide. So pocket guide to crochet. Next up is the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Free Motion Quilting by Sherilyn Mortensen. And this is your must-have book providing invaluable information on finishing, including an overview on working with long arm, mid arm, and domestic sewing machines. You're going to learn about threading, color selection, ruler work. And this free motion book will make you just as excited as when you finish that lovely quilt you're working on. There's beautiful hand doodling, easy to follow full color step outs, and even a gallery of her personal quilt collection. The Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Free Motion Quilting from Landauer. Next up is the Rainbow Quilt Color Method. You're going to learn the art of creating multicolor and monotone quilts with 15 modern patterns. This is also a course study on how to confidently choose fabrics for multicolored and monotone designs. There's techniques that in many cases let the consumers choose their own preferences to achieve their own custom results. It also includes instructions for basic patchwork, curves, English and foundation paper piecing, and applique. So improve your own quilting skills by learning from a master. This Rainbow Quilt Color Method is authored by Sarah of Sarah Diddy, which I know a lot of you recognize that name. Next up is from Abrams and the best-selling author Gretchen Hirsch. She's returning to her roots with a fresh look at fashion classics and how they are made with Gertie's Charmed Sewing Studio. It's a nice hardcover book. I love hardcover books. So Gretchen, aka Gertie, returns to her roots to dive into the beloved fashion classics, including your mermaid gown, the structured sheath, the swimsuit, and there's fashion history included to inspire modern day mavens. It's great for sewists, thrift shoppers, and fashion collectors. And the book has 3 downloadable patterns, and you get to learn how to reproduce favorite vintage looks that fit modern figures. Next, from a Guild of Classic Craftsmen is Weekend Makes. There are several of these weekend makes in the series. This one is embroidery with buttons. It's a delightful collection of 25 colorful embroidery projects which use buttons in an innovative way in creation. And in this book, the talented Rosemary Drysdale shows readers how buttons can be incorporated into any design with 25 quick and easy projects that make great use of any spare buttons and fabric otherwise left unused. Weekend Makes embroidery with buttons. Next up, we have Knitted Flowers. This is a collection of 30 pretty projects to create floral displays, accessories, and decorations from yarn. You can show someone you care by giving them a bunch of flowers, but instead of the kind that are going to wilt and pass a few days' time, why not knit them instead so they are there forever? With tons of blooms and styles to choose from, including poppies, violets, gerbera, clematis, and rose, and a lot of names I don't know, but I'm sure Maria probably does. There are plenty of other ways you can enjoy these adaptable makes too. You could make a flower garland or embellish cushion covers, brooches, key rings, whatever you can think of with knitted flowers from the Guild of Master Craftsmen. Next is from C&T. This is the Scrappy Wonka Quilt Block Extravaganza. Try saying that 5 times fast. So this was written by Shannon Rodan and Jason Ballsby. And they create stunning contemporary abstractions of iconic quilt blocks. There is no sewing experience needed. You can learn how to create stress-free wonky quilt projects with these templates and techniques. And as your guides, you have step-by-step tutorials and detailed layout diagrams that are going to show you how to create wonky quilts that include half square blocks, curves, slash and insert strips, and many more. And I'm lucky enough today to have an actual sample from the book. It's this one here on the cover. So me and Maria are going to show you that.
It's heavier than I expected. I think that's maybe the top. Or maybe this is the
I
top.
think it can go whichever way your heart desires.
No matter which direction, you'll enjoy this quilt.
Just check this out.
It's so big you can't see the whole thing.
I know. Let's flip it or fold it. So again, that was from C&T. It was the Scrappy Wonky Quilt Block Extravaganza. It looks like our video has finally caught up with us. Yay. So next we have from Cut Loose Press, we have a brand new designer. Her name is Wendy Ersman, and she designed a country log cabin rag quilt. So we have 2 versions to show you. This is a quilt as you go project. Okay. So this is a great project to practice your free motion quilting, and the blocks are small in comparison to quilting an entire quilt by free motion. And it is made using the Creative Grids log cabin trim tool too. So that ruler includes the 6-inch finish size as well as the 12-inch. So you're getting 2 for 1 in that ruler. And Mom, I know you're watching. That's the ruler I used to make yours. So kind of show it up closer. You see the rag here. which red quilts are so popular. They're making a huge comeback.
Flip the back.
Oh, yeah.
So she used all different fabrics. You could use all the same if you don't want a scrappy back, but that makes it just about reversible.
It does. So pretty. Now, she did send us two. We have a tan version, and this one is just much bigger. And that's simply just by doing more of the same thing, making the same blocks and putting more together. This one actually ended up being a king size. It is like a weighted blanket. We love it so much. Everybody in the office was stopping and looking at it. And it's just absolutely beautiful. Try to figure out how to show it.
I love this. The same pattern, just different fabrics.
And it just shows how different a change like that can be. So you've got your little blocks and your big blocks. And you can just make as many to your heart's
We
desire.
want to do this, keep pulling it up so they can see how big it actually is. That's still not the bottom.
We're doing our
One
weightlifting
more.
today.
On a cold winter night, this would be the one I'd want to grab.
Oh, absolutely. Just the weight of it is.
And you can customize because it's quilt as you go.
Yeah, a
You can
great way to sample designs if you want to. It's a great one for starting and stopping. I think it's an easy one to work on as you go because as you can take breaks, but the block's done. You show your muscle. So she gives you some tips and tricks of what's the best fabric to use to get that best spray, and just a lot of great things in that log cabin pattern from Cutler's Press. So 4th of July is just around the corner, and from Easy Peasy Quilts, we have the Betsy Quilted Pillow Pattern. This was named after Betsy Ross, and this quick and easy project is sure to make your home beautiful for summer. It's fat quarter and scrap friendly, and this one also has the frayed edges, as you can see.
So there's really very little piecing. You're really stitching on top of the base fabric, which makes this quick, fun, easy, done, ready to sew.
Did you add it to your list?
No.
Your ongoing list. Maria's like, I'm at the bottom of my list. I can't insert a new page.
I ran out of paper. Just kidding.
I know where you can get some.
Um,
So the Betsy Quilted Pillow Pattern. It is 18 by 21 inches. Thank you. And next we have Mayflowers from Quiltachusetts. As you know, spring is known for April showers bring May flowers. So why not make a modern flower quilt to go along with that? And it's in red, which is my favorite color. So you can see the modern take on your ring. And if we fold it,
Oh, super cute.
you can see the very modern flowers. So there are instructions to make this in 3 different sizes, and every pattern from Quiltachusetts has a coloring page so that you can see your ideas come to fruition before you cut up all your lovely fabric.
Very cute.
That was Mayflowers. And next we have the Wonky House Holiday in the Hoop designs from Fabric Confetti.
That's cute.
So this would make fun gifts for the holidays. Each design can be made into a mug rug, or you can make a little pillow. And all 6 of the designs can be used without quilting, and you could use them to decorate just about anything. There are mirror and non-mirror templates for cutting out the shapes and construction. Very cute. Wonky House Holiday in the Hoop. Next up, we have a variety of new items from Purple Hobbies. We're going to start with the magnetic ruler handles. So I already put it on a ruler here for you to see. You have them in 2 sizes. And to show you how they come, you're going to have your magnets and your stickers already here on the bottom. So what you simply do is you peel off this backing, you lay it on the ruler where you want, and then when you lift it up, they stay, because obviously you stuck them. And there's another set on the base, and they just stick right there. I'm showing it on a left-handed one. So you would hold it, keeps your fingers up and away from your rotary cutter. Like I said, you have them in a larger size as well. And they come in 4 different colors. So you have this beautiful sea foam, kind of the light blue, your pink, and your purple. And of course, because you might decide, oh, I wanted to use this on a different ruler, there are additional sticky magnets available for purchase. So you could leave them on your rulers and just move from ruler to ruler. Another one from Purple Hobbies is the Featherweight Spool Extender. These come in the same great colors of the magnetic rulers I was just showing you. This is 1 inch by 3 inches, and it's made of plastic, and it is made to be used with your taller spools of thread with your featherweight machine. And then there's also the stiletto ring and the 1/4 inch guide ring. So these come in a stack of different sizes because, just like they say, they're rings. So we have multiple sizes, figure out which finger it fits on best. And then you put them right back on here so you don't lose them. Oops. But I love that it comes with a built-in holder because these are little and it's very possible that you could lose them if they don't go back in their place. So these stiletto rings, let me show you what I'm doing. I got big fingers. So the stiletto rings, there's 8 different sizes for both of these. And the sizes are marked on the inside in case you need that for future reference. They come in a clear plastic jar. This is great for your embroidery. And then your 1/4 inch guide ring is great for if you're going to be quilting,
Stitching the cord,
stitching,
something.
from just using it as a quick measuring tool. You can leave it on your finger. You don't have to look for your ruler, have this big thing that you need to put on your foot. Next up, we have several from By Annie. First up is the Cut It Out pattern. This is to store and carry your favorite scissors, shears, or snips. Got a pair tucked right in here. Keeps them safe, protected, and you know they're yours because they're in your design. And you can't tell, but there's a magnetic closure in here. You might be able to hear it. So that your scissors aren't going anywhere. You can make them in a couple different sizes. They even have the lovely hoop on the back so you could hang it while they're not in use. So Cut It Out from By Annie. Next up are multi-purpose zippered pouches in a variety of sizes. It's called Drop Zone. And these 3 sizes open to create these shallow little trays that offer great visibility and easy access to the contents. I mean, you see how big it is, but when you zip it up, it gets quite a bit smaller, so you're not taking up a lot of room in your traveling. And you have these grab tabs that make it easy for opening and zipping closed. You have something to hang on to. And there are optional hardware on each end, so you can make it into even like a little crossbody bag, or just add like a wristlet so that you can keep it with you at all times. So this one was called Drop Zone. Next up from By Annie are these hot and heavy zippered spacious bags. So these are available in 2 sizes, and they hold a variety of items from your favorite mini or regular size household iron. Each of them has a zippered front pocket to store your little pieces you don't want to lose. You have your nice carrying handles. Got the double zippers. And it opens up nice and big. And there's the option to do these base stabilizers. They're acrylic. Just helps keep a nice base so your bag's not going to get tipsy or anything. On the inside, we have the mesh pocket in here. We have open pockets in here. You can put your extra fabric inside. Just lots of great options. There's even pockets on the sides. We're using all of the spaces available. You can easily put a crossbody strap on it. You can make a cord wrap that's gonna keep all your stuff together. So just great hot and heavy bags from By Annie. And lastly today from By Annie are the iCases 2.0 clutches. So exactly what they say, it's a clutch. And when you see I in front of something, what do you think? iPhone, iPad. It's just be great to put your iPad in, your laptop. You can even store, oh look, there was another one here. There were 4 sizes. It's like a surprise. It's great for chargers and cords. You got the zippered back pocket to throw extra stuff in.
Now you're checking for more, aren't you?
I know. What else am I missing?
Yeah.
So like we showed you a variety of sizes, so you can make one for whatever device you have. They have great stability and cushioning, so it protects your products, your technology, because we know how expensive that can be nowadays. So these are the iCases 2.0 clutches. And keeping with our bag carrying theme, we have new from Aunties 2 is the Market tote bag. So this would be great for shopping, like it says, at the market or at quilt shows, because look how much you can put in these pull bags. You can see them. I mean, just see in reference how large it is. So you can hold your computer, your fat quarters. You might even be able to fit a smaller sewing machine in here if you don't have a carrying case for your sewing machine. And it opens up large. You have even more side pockets. There's no pockets on the inside. That's designed specifically like that to keep yourself safe and protected. These are cute and coordinating batiks. It'd be great for just a large piece of focal fabric that you're afraid if you cut it up, you're going to kind of lose the design in it. So the Market tote from Aunties 2. And I have one more from Aunties 2. Still in kind of a coordinating fabric, the other stuff. So this is the large hexie bowl or centerpiece trivet. So this is a fun project. They can go together. I kind of had mine stacked together because I was like, oh, that's a cute little like placemat and then your bowl on top of it. But you could use them separately or together. It's completely up to you. and it's just gonna protect your tabletop, and you can keep your stuff organized. This would be great to take to a class. You can just keep all your stuff in it like a little trivet. So
Balls
the
of
watch.
yarn, the
Yeah.
cat, you know.
Oh, you've seen my cats. They can't fit in that. They would never fit in that. They will try,
They will try.
but they would not be comfortable in it. So from Aunties 2. And let's talk about what's behind me. 'Cause usually I almost start with that, but I just got into everything. So this is Heartland Stars. This is from My Best Quilt Company, which we just picked her up recently. We actually met her at H&H. And when we shared with you guys that we were now carrying her patterns, the feedback was amazing. You guys were so excited. So yes, you can search My Best Quilt Company on our website. You can shop all of her patterns on checkerdifts.com. Heartland Stars is up next. But this is 66 by 80, and I believe the next one was also 66 by 80. 60 by 80. I added 6 inches. But to another one from My Best Quilt Company is Heartland Stars.
So that one was Woven Friendship.
This one's Woven Friendship. Thank you.
This one is Heartland Stars.
This one. That's exactly what this is.
Very cool.
So this is probably Jelly Roll strips.
I'm gonna guess, yeah.
Great for your scraps too.
And 2 different types of stars. Friendship star inside an Ohio
Oh, I
star.
didn't even think about that being inside of it.
So this they often call the Friendship Star and the Ohio Star.
And we're in Ohio, so how fun is that? And it's a little dreary out today, but we will take it. It's still nice out. Next, I have several from Lynn Wilson Designs. The first one is Pastimes. And this is for you to enjoy finding different fabrics from your fat quarter stash. It's a very playful quilt. There's a variety of large and medium scale prints in it. So they're nice large blocks. Your quilt will go together quick. It's easy to make it larger. We have a nice large border on the ends as well.
These fabrics are fun.
It is very fun. It's bright. Used fun fabric in the back. That's so cute. So next you're going to dive into your fabric stash with In a Spin, which is also from Lynn Wilson Designs. And this is another colorful quilt. This is for your scraps, eighths, or fat quarters. You're going to measure about 62 by 74. And this one has a pieced border from leftover fabrics. How fun is that?
Very fun.
That light background really makes those blacks pop out.
And I like the shape of the pieces on that border. Not quite a half hexagon, but
Yeah.
is that a parallelogram? Trapezoid. Trapezoid.
Sure.
I should know this.
And next we have some more pillows today. And this one, you have 2 different options for spider web. So this almost looks like a small scale of the last pattern.
Mhm.
And then you have, what are they called?
Trapezoids.
You have
Is that a test?
No.
See if my short-term memory is working.
Gotta keep you on your toes. Plus, I don't remember what they're called.
I love that shape.
And the quilting, if you want to show that closer, the stitching, you can kind of see that it kind of reminds me of spider legs.
Oh.
Kind of give the spider web look and
Sure.
for the spider web.
She went with the shape and loved it and stuck with it. So
Yeah.
very cute.
And lastly from Lynn Wilson Designs is boho style. There are 3 pillow designs included. You have a stylish design from half square triangles or simple broken dishes. And you can use your leftovers to make a small pillow using square. I like the feeling of this fabric. It's kind of canvasy and kind of linen-y. There's your Scrappy Squares one. All 3 in one pattern. It's a 3-for-1.
Nice.
It's like a bonus. Next, I have even more bags. This is a bag-heavy episode today. These ones are from Zacco Workshop. And the first one is the Carry Me. Carry Me. Now, if you watched our live at H&H with them, they showed these. And I remember her being so excited about her wiener dog fabric.
It is cute.
So it's just like the name says. You got your frame case. I love, love, love how it just kind of snaps open. I forgot we were on the table. Sorry, Cindy. Just opens so wide. You can store a lot inside. The nice big opening to get your hands inside. And if you don't remember the Zacco Workshop kits, I love the way they do these kits because you can get the kit that has your hardware and the pattern, and then you can also just buy additional hardware separate because there's no point unless you lose the pattern to buy another pattern. So you can just get the kits. Next up is the wide open. Oops, sorry, I stuffed all of them. That's not bad. And again, just like it says, wide open. These are wide open. You have the frame that allows the mouth of the bag to open this large without any issues. And it's perfect to use as a purse, but it also makes great project bags or lunch bags. And you have 2 size options included in the patterns. Wide open. And lastly are the wire frame purses. And I stored them aside. See, I knew I had stuffed some of them. So here again, you have your 2 nice different sized patterns. They're perfect for purses because you have the outer pockets to store extra things in, but that's optional. As I see, we don't have it on this one.
Is there a frame inside there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just had to check. I couldn't,
Couldn't just X-ray vision
well,
it.
but that, like how those others really snap together.
Yeah.
This one has a little bit softer effect to it, but still the same.
Technically, it's a
Wide.
zipper close, but you still have that nice structure so that when you open it, it's nice and open.
Very cute.
So wireframe purses from a Zacco Workshop. I'm going to take this opportunity as we bring up the next ones from Poorhouse is to talk about in the description of this video, there is a link. And if you click on that link, it's going to take you to our website with just the items we are talking about today to make for easy adding to your cart and easy purchase and just easy to match up what I've talked about to something you might want to buy. So next up from the Poorhouse Quilt Design are the Modish mats. Thank you. So these are fun. You like it kind of says it in the name, Modest mats. It's modern. So this is going to tap in your inner artist. You're going to insert pops of color in the mat borders. And she actually followed it in her quilting to give it more definition. It's great for feature fabric. These are you can use as placemats. I like to put my candles and my flowers and stuff on it. Normally those are called doilies, but I don't know the technical terms. Trivets. Oh, duh, I should have known that.
Thingamabobs,
Bobs, yeah.
table protectors. There's all kinds of names for stuff like that.
There are. And these pattern instructions actually include a technique for self-finishing borders. And you can make these in a set of 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Dozen.
however many your heart desires. Next up is Evergreen by Kylie's Quilt Room. And you know me, I love Christmas. And I love
But
that
this
this
is-
doesn't have to be Christmas. I know you're coming for me.
Oh, no, not coming for you. Just pointing out to our followers.
And actually, there's no right or wrong way to hold this up because you got the secondary tree going in the other
If you
direction.
go for flocked trees and you want these to point up. You know, flocked Christmas. Snow in the woods.
Mine's flocked, but it's not a real tree. And actually, it died, so I had to throw it away, and I'm very sad about it.
Very cute though.
But, so this is beginner friendly. It could be a scrap busting pattern. The instructions are written so that you can choose to make either the background of the trees scrappy or the front. And I love scrappy. I'm working on building up my fabric stash. 7 years in, and I feel like I don't have as much as a lot of people do.
Take that 180. Let's see if the white tree's up.
Isn't
it crazy how
visual play?
Something so simple like that can look
I know.
so different.
I think it's cool.
It is so fun. And I'll be honest, when I first saw it, I did not realize that there was trees going both ways.
That's why you have me. To point out weird things.
It's not weird, it's fun.
It is very fun.
I love it. I'm gonna end up adding that to my list.
Well, and what caught my eye was the trunks. So there's a trunk under the white tree and a trunk under the green tree.
oh, they share a trunk.
Yeah. No? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that one. I love that. That is Evergreen by Kylie's Quilt Room. Next up for our Twister tool friends is Twister Love, which is from Quilt Moments. It uses the Twister tool by the Twister Sisters.
I love that.
Rotate that one 90 degrees.
Oh, there's a heart in it.
Oh,
I can see it when I'm looking at the screen, but up close I couldn't tell that. There's a heart in there.
got it.
Good eye, Cindy.
Teamwork.
It really is. It's a full team that makes these events happen. So, if I would have read it a little farther, it says heart in the star, but I guess it
I know. So, before I ever used one of these, I tried so hard to figure out how they get those parts. It is so easy to put these together.
the tool.
And then you put all the squares together, and then you use the tool to cut the new square
Oh,
that
okay.
forms the pinwheel twist.
Oh, so you're not making the pinwheel?
You are not cutting angles ever. It's just squares.
That's cool.
It's very,
It
very.
looks extremely complicated,
I know.
but you're telling me it's not.
It is not.
That's awesome.
Very fun.
So if I remember correctly, it has multiple size options in the pattern because there are multiple Twister tool
That makes sense.
sizes. So you can make it in with the itty bitty, the tiny, the mini, the little, or the midi. Wow, try saying that 5 times.
There's a question on the log cabin rag quilt.
Yeah,
They just want more information on it. That was the CLP, right?
yeah. So that was brand new. It just got released, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And it's a log cabin rag quilt. It uses, let's just show the little one because that other one's a little tough to show. So it's a quilt as you go pattern. So each block you make, you quilt. And it uses the Creative Grids log cabin trim tool 2. And that ruler itself includes the 6-inch and the 12-inch finish size in the ruler. And this quilt uses both of those sizes.
So you're basically assembling the blocks, and then you're adding sashing around each one, and then sewing them together with all the seams on the top so that they rag like that when you wash
Which
it.
I think that would take me a lot of thinking because you're always thinking right sides together.
Yeah, but once you've quilted them, it'll make more sense because
Yeah.
you've got a quilt sandwich to deal with instead of just
Right.
the block, the batting, and the backing. Very user-friendly, I would say.
It is. And like I said before, I like that you can make a couple blocks and walk away and come back.
And I only need one specialty ruler.
Yeah, to make both sizes of blocks. Love that. So next, I think I had from Toad in. Oh, I got these. And I'm not going to because I said that.
Time capsule.
Time capsule from Toad and So. Up a little bit, yeah. Oh, I'm right on the edge of sneezing. I hate that. So this is time capsule. It is rated as beginner friendly and assumes that your quilter understands the basic quilting knowledge. But we got half square half square triangles, but on a point.
Then you could call them quarter square because of the way they're put together. It depends on how she cuts them in the pattern, but
I like the rainbow quilting.
they're cute.
Time capsule. Next, we have from Art Bin our 2 translucent project boxes. And they are the Art Bin.
Oh. I'm like, what's translucent about those?
You should see our pile over here. It's surprising we don't get confused about. So you were playing with this earlier, so it actually does lock. You can lock it on sizes. So yeah, you got 2 sizes. You have your medium and a large. And they are you can open your top. It reminds me of a tackle box. I've been
I was
thinking
just
a lot
thinking.
about fishing lately, and that's honestly what it reminds me of.
That's just for quilters.
Yeah. So you can open the top. You can lock the top. You have your nice carrying handle. It actually looks like you have some indents in here. You might actually be able to cup up here if you wanted to. That would make me nervous, but some people aren't as clumsy as me. And then you can open these. Now it does take a little oomph to open them because they're self-locking. So you get it in there.
Do they have little compartments in them, or are they just big?
They have little compartments. Now they did send us some. Ooh, and they're different size compartments. It did send us some beautiful pictures that we just put on the website just to show the amount of stuff that you can fit in these. And I mean, it doesn't have to be for sewing. You could put beads. That's exactly what I was thinking for the bracelet making and stuff that like a lot of kids are into, or just extra yarn or your fishing stuff.
Hand embroidery threads, or if you're into this, I never say it right, sashiko.
Yeah,
Never say
that is it. Shishiko or Shashiko. We have a vote going on.
Yeah. You know, crochet projects, knitting,
It
whatever.
kind of reminds me of what makeup artists carry.
Mhm.
I didn't push that in to lock it. There you go.
There.
Here it's now. So 2 different sizes. And because they are kind of translucent, it's nice that you can easily kind of see what you have where and open it.
Little groove. That's for the drawers to
Just wait.
turn. I
Yeah.
thought maybe I found a secret pocket.
Where they hide the candy. And next we have from Lori Kent Designs our exclusive machine embroidery designs for In the Hoop. There are 4 doggy themed and there are 4 kitty themed. Oh, that's cute. I love playing tug of war. I love that they're not a perfect rectangle or square. They're kind of funky.
And doing that in the hoop is so much easier than manually.
I believe that. Kind of looks like Bobo.
Well.
He's a little bit darker, but it does. And this is what mine do most of the day, which are sit and sleep on the chair. So these are great for your animal lover friends or for yourselves. And each mug rug has its very own feline themed quilting in the background, which I know is kind of hard for you guys to see. But this has the sleeping cats on it. This has a playing cat. The dogs have multiple dogs. So just a lot of, there's paw prints, a lot of creativity in these mug rugs. Now, one more from Lori Kent Designs before we move on to the giveaway info is a machine embroidery collection called Meet Me at the Lake. So you have a pillow, wall hanging, mug rug, so a whole set. Life is better at the lake. The lake is calling and I must go. Relax, you're on lake time. And gone fishing for your mug rugs. And then here is your wall hanging. Nope.
That's
Oh. Oh yeah, it is. Oops, my bad.
pillow with no guts.
Oops.
There's
Your wall hanging. Very cute. Kind of log cabin on the lake time. So that was from Lori Kent Designs. So I'm going to talk about the giveaway a little bit. Cindy's going to slash on a picture of all of the great things that you could win. It's worth over $100 retail dollars. You have the Lori Holt bee thread cutter. You have a Riley Blake Quilty Tools binding holder. From C&T, we're throwing in that Scrappy Wonky Quilt Block Extravaganza book from the quilt we showed you in the beginning of the show. You have Riley Blake Quilty Scraps bags, which actually, if I remember correctly, they're biodegradable, which is really neat. You have the Jill Lily Studio Polka Dot Sticky Thimbles, the Lori Holt 45mm rotary cutter, and even more. And we just can't thank our incredible vendors enough for donating things for us to give to our valued customers. And so just your simple rules, you must be a Checker customer and you must be a member of Checker's private Facebook group. If you're not a member, there's no worries because we're going to post a link in the comments and you can easily request to join. But please, please, please fill out the questions we ask. It's just to verify that you are a account with us because this is a Checker exclusive giveaway. So you must be a Checker customer. So you're going to have until this coming Friday at 5 p.m., June 14th, to enter to win this giveaway. You're going to need to comment on the post plus like it. Was there any other questions, Cindy? If not,
How do I get to that screen?
the comments go up one more.
You have to get back on you.
Oh, okay. So go back to brand and you have to click on the giveaway picture again to make it go away. And then you have to put the logo overlay back on. Ta-da! And then the logo over. Nope. Up to logo. Oh, now it's gonna got the spinny wheel. That's okay. So, if there are any questions and we missed it, we always watch this post, so there's no worries if you ask later or you think of something later. Feel free to comment anytime, and we will get that answered for you. And we're gonna be back in 1 month on Wednesday, July 17th. So thank you so much for being a Checker customer. All of these items are available on checkerdisc.com, and we'll see you next time.